Ben, have you ever walked into a supermarket for just one thing and left with a full cart?
Every single time, Emma.
I knew it!
Last weekend, I went in for milk and spent $45.
Well, that's actually perfect because today we're talking all about grocery shopping.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
It really is. And if you're listening for the first time, welcome to English Practice Podcast.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Emma. And we have conversations to help you practice your English.
If you enjoy this episode, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
So, Ben, tell me more about that shopping trip.
Okay, so I walked in just wanting milk for my morning coffee.
And then what happened?
The bakery section happened, Emma.
Oh no, the fresh bread smell got you.
How can anyone resist that smell?
I completely get it. It's like a trap designed to catch hungry shoppers.
Exactly. And then I saw croissants on sale. 2 for the price of 1.
Sales are dangerous when you're hungry.
I was very hungry because I skipped breakfast that morning.
Ben, that's the number one rule of grocery shopping. Never go hungry.
There are rules for grocery shopping?
Absolutely. Never shop on an empty stomach. It's a classic mistake.
That explains so much about my spending habits.
I bet it does. Your wallet would thank you.
So, what other rules do you follow when you go shopping?
Well, I always make a shopping list before I leave the house.
A list? That sounds very organized and practical.
It saves me so much time and money every single week.
Do you write it on paper or use your phone?
I use an app on my phone. It's very convenient and always with me.
Can you share which one you use?
There are many good ones, but I like the ones where you can organize items by aisle.
What do you mean by aisle exactly?
An aisle is the long passage between shelves in a store where products are displayed.
Oh, like the corridor where all the different products are lined up.
Exactly. So aisle 1 might be fruits and vegetables at my store.
And aisle 2 might be bread and bakery items, that sort of thing.
You've got it perfectly. And organizing your list by aisle makes shopping much faster.
That's actually really smart. I never thought of doing that.
Maybe some of you listening also have a system for your shopping list.
I'd love to hear about the different methods people use around the world.
Speaking of methods, do you prefer big supermarkets or smaller neighborhood shops?
I usually go to the big supermarket near my apartment building.
Is that the one on Oak Street with the blue sign?
Yes, that's the one. It has everything I need in one place.
I actually prefer a mix of both types of stores.
What do you mean by that?
I go to the supermarket for most things, but I love visiting the local farmers market for fresh produce.
Produce. That means fruits and vegetables, right?
Exactly. Fresh produce like tomatoes, apples, lettuce, carrots, and things like that.
Is the farmer's market cheaper than the supermarket?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But the quality is usually much better and fresher.
And I imagine it supports local farmers in the community, too.
That's a great point. It really does help the local economy.
I've never been to a farmer's market, actually. Not even once.
Really? You should definitely try it sometime. I think you'd enjoy it.
I wouldn't know what to buy or how to choose things.
Just walk around and see what looks fresh and colorful.
Maybe I'll give it a try this weekend, if the weather is nice.
You should, and they often have free samples to taste before you buy.
Free samples. Now you're speaking my language.
I thought that might convince you to go.
What else do you usually buy at the farmer's market?
Fresh eggs from local farms, honey, homemade bread, and sometimes artisan cheese.
That sounds absolutely amazing and delicious.
It really is. There's something special about buying directly from the people who made or grew the food.
I never thought about it that way before.
Many of you listening might have local markets in your area too.
It's definitely worth exploring what's available in your neighborhood.
Now, let's talk about navigating the supermarket itself.
This is where I always get completely lost.
Lost in a supermarket? Really?
Not physically lost, but I can never find what I need quickly.
Oh, you mean finding specific products on the shelves?
Yes. Like last week, I spent 15 minutes looking for olive oil.
Usually olive oil is in the condiments aisle with other cooking oils.
Condiments? What exactly are those?
Condiments are things you add to food for extra flavor, like sauces and seasonings.
Like ketchup and mustard and things like that?
Exactly. And also mayonnaise, soy sauce, salad dressing, and vinegar.
So olive oil goes with all those flavor enhancers on the same aisle.
Flavor enhancers. That's a nice way to describe them.
I'm learning new ways to express things.
You definitely are making great progress.
What about finding things in the freezer section?
The freezer section is usually along the back or side walls of the store.
I've noticed that. It's always cold walking by that area.
That's because the freezers need to be against walls for the cooling systems to work properly.
I never knew that. It makes sense when you think about it.
And stores often put dairy products near the freezers too for the same reason.
So milk, cheese, and yogurt are usually in that cold area of the store.
Exactly. They need to stay refrigerated to remain fresh and safe.
Store layouts are actually quite strategic, aren't they?
Very much so. Stores are carefully designed to make you spend more money.
How exactly do they do that?
Well, essential items like bread and milk are usually placed at the back of the store.
So you have to walk past everything else to get to them.
Exactly. And that's when impulse buying often happens to shoppers.
Impulse buying. What does that mean?
Impulse buying is when you buy something you didn't plan to buy, a sudden decision.
So like my croissants last weekend, a perfect example.
A perfect example of an impulse purchase indeed.
The store really knows how to get us to spend more.
They've studied consumer behavior for decades to optimize their layouts.
Have you ever noticed these clever tricks in your local supermarket?
Once you start noticing them, you'll see these strategies everywhere you shop.
Are there other tricks I should know about to be a smarter shopper?
Products placed at eye level are usually more expensive than others.
Really? Why is that the case?
Because they're easier to see and grab. So stores charge brands more to put products there.
So cheaper options might be placed higher or lower on the shelves.
Exactly. It's always worth looking up and down for better deals.
I'm going to be a much smarter shopper from now on.
That's the spirit. Your wallet will thank you.
What about reading labels? Is that really important?
Very important, especially for knowing what's actually in your food.
I usually just look at the price and maybe the picture.
The price is important, but the ingredients list tells you much more.
What should I look for when reading labels?
First, always check the expiration date to make sure the product is still fresh.
Expiration date. That's when the food goes bad, right?
Yes, it tells you until when the product is safe to eat or use.
I've definitely bought expired yogurt before by accident.
That's not a pleasant surprise when you get home.
It really wasn't. I had to throw it away immediately.
You should also look at the nutritional information on packages.
What does the nutritional information tell me exactly?
It shows calories, fat content, sugar, salt, protein, and other nutrients in the food.
so I can see if something is healthy or not so healthy.
Well, it helps you make informed choices about what you're putting in your body.
That's really useful information to know.
Knowledge is power, especially at the grocery store.
Do you usually read food labels when you shop?
It might seem tedious at first, but it quickly becomes a useful habit.
Let's talk about different sections of the store in more detail.
Good idea. Let's start with the produce section.
That's fruits and vegetables, like you mentioned earlier.
Yes, and the produce section is usually right at the entrance of stores.
Why do stores put produce first when you walk in?
Fresh, colorful fruits and vegetables create a very positive first impression.
So we feel good and happy as soon as we walk in.
And happy, positive shoppers tend to buy more products overall.
These stores really think of absolutely everything.
Marketing psychology is truly fascinating when you learn about it.
How do you choose good produce when shopping?
For fruits, look for bright, vibrant colors and avoid any bruises or soft spots.
What about vegetables? How do I pick good ones?
They should feel firm to the touch and look fresh, definitely not wilted.
Wilted means droopy and sad-looking, right?
Exactly, like lettuce that's lost its crispness and looks limp.
I've seen wilted flowers before, so wilted vegetables must look similar.
That's a perfect comparison. You're getting really good at understanding new words.
What about buying pre-packaged salads instead of whole vegetables?
They're very convenient, but usually more expensive per portion.
I buy those a lot because they're easy and save time.
Convenience often comes at a premium price. That's the trade-off.
Maybe I should learn to make my own salads from fresh ingredients.
It's easier than you think, and the result is fresher and tastier too.
You're inspiring me to be healthier and more cost-conscious, Emma.
That makes me really happy to hear.
What about the meat and seafood section of the store?
That's usually located along the back wall, with the deli counter nearby.
Deli counter. Is that where they slice meat and cheese fresh?
Yes, deli is short for delicatessen, where you buy freshly sliced meats and cheeses.
I always wondered what that word actually meant.
You can ask the person behind the counter to slice things exactly to your preference.
How do I know how much to ask for when ordering?
Usually you order by weight, like 200 grams of turkey or ham.
I'd be scared of ordering the wrong amount or sounding silly.
Don't worry, you can always ask for a small amount first to test it out.
That's really good to know. Makes it less intimidating.
The staff at deli counters are usually very helpful and patient.
Have you ever tried ordering from a deli counter in English?
It might seem intimidating, but it's actually excellent real-world conversation practice.
True. It's authentic interaction that helps build confidence.
Plus, you can ask questions about the products and get recommendations.
What kind of questions could I ask at the deli counter?
You could ask what's popular, what's on sale, or for a sample to taste.
You can ask for samples at the deli counter too?
Often, yes, especially if you're deciding between similar products.
That's a great tip. Thank you, Emma.
Let's talk about frozen foods now.
I absolutely love the frozen food section.
Why am I not surprised to hear that?
Frozen pizzas are a lifesaver on busy weekday nights.
They're definitely convenient when you don't have time to cook.
Are frozen vegetables as healthy as fresh vegetables?
Actually, frozen vegetables can be surprisingly nutritious.
Really? I always thought fresh was automatically better.
Frozen vegetables are picked and frozen at their peak freshness and ripeness.
So they actually keep most of their nutrients locked in.
Exactly. Sometimes they're even more nutritious than fresh ones that traveled far distances.
I had absolutely no idea about that.
Plus, frozen foods don't spoil quickly, which means much less food waste.
That's good for the environment and your budget, too.
Absolutely. Food waste is a serious problem worldwide.
I throw away a lot of vegetables that go bad before I eat them.
Frozen vegetables might be a really good option for you then.
I should definitely buy more frozen vegetables.
Mix both fresh and frozen for variety and to reduce waste.
How do you balance fresh and frozen foods in your kitchen?
Everyone has different needs, schedules, and preferences.
What about frozen fruits? Are those good too?
Yes, frozen berries are perfect for smoothies and baking.
I've seen bags of frozen berries, but never bought them.
They're great because fresh berries go bad so quickly.
That's true. I've thrown away moldy strawberries many times.
Frozen strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries last for months.
I'm adding frozen berries to my shopping list right now.
Your morning smoothies will thank you.
Now, what about the checkout process at the end?
Yes. Let's talk about paying for everything you've chosen.
Do you use self-checkout or regular checkout with a cashier?
I usually use self-checkout for small purchases with just a few items.
I find those self-checkout machines confusing sometimes.
They can be tricky, especially when buying produce that needs weighing.
Yes, I never know how to find the correct code for bananas or apples.
There's usually a search function or a picture menu to help you find items.
But there's always a line of people behind me, and I feel so much pressure.
That's a very common feeling, but try to take your time anyway.
Easy for you to say, Emma. You're so organized.
I've had my share of self-checkout disasters too, trust me.
Like, what happened to you?
Once, I accidentally scanned the same item 5 times without noticing.
Oh no, what happened after that?
I had to call the assistant to void 4 of them. Very embarrassing.
So even super organized Emma makes mistakes at self-checkout.
Of course, absolutely nobody's perfect at these things.
That honestly makes me feel so much better.
The important thing is not to panic when things go wrong.
True. It's just grocery shopping after all, not a test.
Exactly. Not a life or death situation by any means.
What's the best way to bag your groceries efficiently?
I always put heavy items at the bottom and delicate ones on top.
So cans and bottles go in first, then bread and eggs last.
Exactly right. You don't want crushed bread or broken eggs.
I've definitely squashed my bread before by putting heavy things on top.
We've all made that mistake at least once.
Do you bring your own bags when you shop?
Yes, I always carry reusable bags with me when I leave home.
Is that mainly for environmental reasons?
Yes, single-use plastic bags are absolutely terrible for the planet.
I've noticed many stores charge for plastic bags now.
That's specifically to encourage people to bring their own reusable ones.
I should keep some reusable bags in my backpack at all times.
That's a wonderful habit to develop. Very easy once you start.
Do you use reusable bags when you go grocery shopping?
It's a small change that makes a surprisingly big difference for our planet.
What about shopping with coupons to save money?
Oh, coupons can definitely save you a lot of money over time.
Where do you find coupons these days?
Store apps, newspapers, online websites, even on the products themselves sometimes.
That sounds like a lot of work to find and organize them all.
It can be time-consuming, but even using just a few coupons helps.
What's the best coupon you've ever used?
Once I got 50% off on my entire grocery purchase.
50% off everything. That's absolutely incredible.
It was a special holiday promotion, but I felt like a winner that day.
I really need to pay more attention to these deals.
Most store apps now have digital coupons you can load automatically to your account.
So I don't have to physically clip paper coupons from newspapers anymore.
No, you just tap a button in the app and the discount applies at checkout.
Technology making everyday life easier. I love it.
When it works properly, it's truly wonderful and convenient.
Have you saved money using coupons or store apps?
Share your best coupon success stories in the comments section.
Let's talk about planning meals before you go shopping.
This is honestly one of my favorite topics to discuss.
You plan all your meals in advance before shopping?
Yes, I plan what I'll eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the whole week.
That sounds incredibly organized and time-consuming.
It actually helps me buy only what I need and reduces food waste significantly.
I usually just buy random things that look good at the moment.
And then some of it goes bad before you eat it?
You know me too well, Emma.
Meal planning takes some time up front, but saves money in the long run.
How do I even start with meal planning?
First, check what you already have at home in your fridge and pantry.
So I don't accidentally buy duplicates of things I already own.
Then decide what meals you actually want to make that week.
Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each day of the week?
Exactly. And don't forget about snacks between meals too.
Okay, so meals plus snacks for the whole week.
Then write down all the ingredients you need for those recipes.
And that list becomes your organized shopping list.
You've got the concept perfectly. Well done.
It seems pretty simple when you explain it step by step.
It gets much easier and faster with practice, I promise.
Do you try cooking new recipes often?
I try 1 or 2 completely new recipes each week to keep things interesting.
Where do you find new recipes to try?
Cooking websites, YouTube cooking videos, sometimes even cookbooks from the library.
The library has cookbooks you can borrow?
Yes, and it's completely free to borrow them for a few weeks.
I never thought of getting cookbooks from the library.
Libraries are such wonderful resources that many people forget about.
Do you plan your meals for the week ahead of time?
Even planning just a few days ahead helps reduce waste and save money.
What about grocery delivery services? Are those worth using?
Oh, delivery services have become incredibly popular recently.
Do you ever use grocery delivery yourself?
Sometimes, especially when I'm extremely busy with work.
Is it more expensive than shopping in the store yourself?
Usually, there's a delivery fee, plus some individual items cost slightly more.
So, convenience costs extra money overall.
Yes, but it saves valuable time and physical energy.
For some people, that trade-off is definitely worth it.
Definitely, especially for elderly people or those with mobility issues.
I hadn't really thought about the accessibility aspect before.
Or parents with young children who can't easily visit the store.
Delivery services really do help so many different people.
Technology can be very inclusive when designed thoughtfully and well.
Have you ever had problems with delivery orders?
Sometimes they substitute items you ordered with different products.
Substitute. What exactly does that mean in this context?
If the item you wanted isn't available, they send a similar one instead.
Like if I order orange juice and they send apple juice instead.
Exactly. Some substitutions are perfectly fine. Others are quite strange.
I can definitely imagine getting some weird, unexpected replacements.
I once ordered bananas and received plantains instead.
What's the difference between bananas and plantains?
Plantains look like big bananas, but they need to be cooked before eating.
So, not a great substitute for my usual breakfast bananas.
Not at all. But I learned to make delicious fried plantains from that mistake.
You turned a problem into an opportunity to learn something new.
That's often the best approach in life generally.
Have you tried grocery delivery services in your area?
It might be worth exploring and trying at least once.
What tips do you have for first-time delivery users?
Check the substitution policy and set your preferences in advance.
You can choose what substitutes you'll accept?
Yes, most apps let you approve or reject substitutions for each item.
That's really helpful to know before ordering.
Also, tip your delivery driver generously if you can.
They're doing hard work, especially carrying heavy groceries.
Exactly. A little appreciation goes a long way.
We've covered so much ground about grocery shopping today.
It's such an everyday activity, but there's always a lot to discuss and learn.
I've learned so many new things during this conversation.
And that's exactly what this podcast is all about.
Should we review the vocabulary we've learned today?
Great idea. Let's go through all the keywords together.
First, we talked about aisles in the store.
An aisle is the passage between shelves in a store where products are displayed.
For example, I found the cereal boxes in aisle 3.
That's a perfect example sentence.
Then we learned about the word produce.
Produce refers specifically to fresh fruits and vegetables.
The produce section had beautiful red strawberries today.
Lovely sentence with great detail.
We also mentioned condiments during our conversation.
Condiments are sauces and seasonings added to food for extra flavor.
That's spelled Condiments.
Right. Examples include ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and soy sauce.
And there was the term impulse buying.
Impulse buying means purchasing something you didn't originally plan to buy.
I'm unfortunately very good at impulse buying.
At least you're aware of it now and can work on it.
We talked about expiration dates on products.
The expiration date tells you until when a product is safe to consume.
EXPIRATION, date.
Always check expiration dates before you buy anything.
Then there was the word wilted.
Wilted describes vegetables or plants that have become droopy and lost their freshness.
The lettuce looked wilted and sad, so I didn't buy it.
That was a good choice to avoid it.
We learned about the deli counter.
The deli, or delicatessen, is where you buy freshly sliced meats and cheeses.
DELI, which is short for delicatessen.
You can ask the staff to slice products exactly to your preference.
And finally, we discussed the word substitute.
To substitute means to replace one item with a similar one.
The store substituted my orange juice order with grapefruit juice.
That's 8 vocabulary words for today's episode.
Great practical words for everyday shopping situations.
These are words you'll hear and use often in real life.
Try using these new words next time you go grocery shopping.
Regular practice makes vocabulary feel natural and automatic.
Let's quickly summarize everything we discussed today.
Today, we explored the fascinating world of grocery shopping.
We talked about making shopping lists and organizing them by aisle.
We compared big supermarkets with local farmers markets.
And learned why stores put essential items at the very back.
We discussed how to read food labels and check expiration dates.
We explored different sections like produce, frozen foods, and the deli counter.
We talked about checkout options, both self-checkout and regular cashier lines.
And the importance of reusable bags for protecting our environment.
We covered coupons, meal planning, and grocery delivery services.
Plus, we learned 8 useful vocabulary words together.
Quite a full and informative episode today.
Grocery shopping is definitely more interesting than I ever thought.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
I always love this part of the show.
Today's question is, what's one item you always buy when you go grocery shopping?
Think about that one thing you absolutely never forget to purchase.
For example, you could say, I always buy coffee because I can't start my day without it.
Or maybe, I always buy fresh produce like apples and bananas for healthy snacks.
You might say, I always check the deli counter for sliced cheese for my sandwiches.
Any answer is absolutely perfect. We just want to hear from you.
We really do read every single comment and love learning about your habits.
Don't worry about making mistakes. Just try writing something in English.
Every comment is practice, and practice helps you improve steadily.
We honestly can't wait to read all your answers.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We hope you really enjoyed our conversation about grocery shopping.
Remember, learning English is a journey, not a final destination.
Every single word you learn brings you closer to your language goals.
If you found this episode helpful, please leave a like and subscribe.
And tap that notification bell so you know exactly when we post new episodes.
We release new conversations every single week for you.
Take care of yourselves, and happy shopping wherever you are.
See you in the next episode, everyone. Take care.
Bye for now, and keep practicing.
Goodbye, everyone.